list, publicize. Okay, what is happening? Is it working? It's working. Now let's get the link of links. And here we go. Put it here, put it in live stream. Why do I not have one automated for live streams? Right, don't do that, everyone. You need to stop doing this. Video notifications. They don't want to watch it. Look, they all got the are you doing the voice? No. Look, they all got it. Bender doesn't have the role, but he said he's waiting. You know what? Too bad. You're getting forced the role on you. Now you're gonna get notified. But I can't do it again. Okay, just join the stream, guys. Come on. Do I need to like click myself on? Whenever we loud enough. Echoey. I'm gonna die of bleach. Poisoning. I'm gonna die of bleach poisoning. We're gonna bleach the room before I start streaming. You might see my toilet being, need to be in the best condition. What? Okay. No one's joining. Join at Bender. I mean, I feel like, do I put the timer now? Okay, so someone's joined. I'm here. Yo, what's up, DJ Bender? I can't even rub my eyes because my hands have bleach on it. They're really itchy. Okay. Okay. Likes one. Thank you for liking. It's always good to be ego. Alright, so I need to put on a timer. I have to leave my room for a timer. Okay, just do it here. Timer. 1. No, you can't. I need, is there a clock app on this? Alright, I need a clock app to do this. How's it going, Bender? How's it going? Was it Jiba? I'm sorry. Tell me if it's right. If I get it wrong, I think an extra 5 minutes, extra 10 minutes on the clock. Why'd you touch bleach? Just by the time I get the gloves on, and it's like, it takes double the time to put the gloves on, when I can just use some tissues, wipe it down, and then, my hands get a little bit extra cleaned, okay? Bleach isn't even that dangerous anyway. You can drink it. I've licked bleach before. It was safe. What did they want? Okay. So, I'm still sad. Henry had to go. Okay, what have I put? I put 60 minutes. Oh, I haven't started it. You'll have one break. What? Why am I having a break? Focus session. That's not a timer. Okay, there we go. 1 minute. No. 1 hour. Oh god, I can't breathe on this bleach. Okay, there we go. 1 hour. Let's see, did I get voted out? This game is slow. Okay. Yeah. Henry hits. Why did he become like that? You boil bleach. Okay, that is a little bit too extreme. So, what you're telling me that you were eating bleach when you eat your food later on. Do you have like a pan just for the bleach? You were just eating it. Whatever your food you're having next, there's a little bit of bleach in there. Just a bit of extra cleaning. Okay. You know what? If there's no chat, this challenge is actually harder. Top 10 betrayal. Yeah, I can't believe it. He was just a funny character. He did funny things. And he turned on us. He went crazy. How could he? Why would he do that? Henry. You know what? Let's play some Henry hit songs. I think I have to the whole point of the challenge though is that I'm not allowed to use the chat or read anything. So this is just the intro. Maybe this doesn't count yet. Because I meant to, how am I meant to go crazy just because I'm sitting in the bathroom talking to you guys? Like, that's someone's normal. Chatting to people in the bathroom. Can you hear the song? Play the full album. Alright, I've just got to go on your channel. And hey, I don't know if you... More hellish. Well, I guess because it's a bit emotional. I didn't see my shout out for my song, by the way. Carlo, bro. Yo, I didn't even know Carlos got a song. Okay, before I play these songs, does any of them have the N-word in them? Because I don't really want to play that song. You have to tell me. Because I know you guys keep doing it. Okay, what are you saying? I'll wait for you to. Well, I can start with the debut one, because I know that one's not got it. Okay, all right. I'll put them all in. Once we get through the songs, the challenge is to start. It won't generate the song. Oh yeah, you're right. You're not even allowed to swear really. All right, and once that's done, I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to close the chat. Just have like the default background, not look at anything. Put the timer on. Let's actually test. There's like if I put on a 20-second timer, let's just make sure it makes noises. Right, 3-second timer. Go. What? Okay, it does work. It does work. Ready to lock in. Where's the other guys? Krasny said he was going to come. 5 minutes ago he said he was going to come. Where are you at, Krasny? So I guess I should tell my day. Why are you doing this to yourself? Well, I was going to do it on Christmas Eve. I was actually going to do 3 hours. Because I can't work on Yeah, it's a fire song. I can't work on Christmas Eve. No one wants to give work on Christmas Eve. Oh wait, this song's not unlisted, is it? So, and it's not unlisted. Wait. This isn't unlisted, is it? Okay, no, it just doesn't update because I listed it somewhere else. But okay, so I said I was gonna do it Christmas Eve. I was like, just fun challenge, just sit in a room for 3 hours, and then I wake up Christmas Eve and I'm so ill. I just couldn't do it. I could barely even get up. That whole day, I did. All I did was go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, and just drink water in between. So like, I'm sorry, guys. And G-Ray, he kept telling me. No, I know the songs are public. I'm playing off your channel. I don't know what you're responding to. And then G-Ray, he keeps telling me I have to do it. So here I am, honouring my word. He's not even watching the stream anymore, I don't think. But I guess he wanted me to do it, so here I am. Alright, I'm gonna close Discord now. Yeah, Greca by Decaying Winter. I'm in the stream. Hey, Krasny, how's it going? Bro, I'm not a gamer. I don't even know what a video game is. Me and bro are playing. Oh, you guys are playing together. You become friends now. Yes, I've created a community where people talk to each other. I've won. Alright, I can't lie. Basically, everyone's here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'll leave the songs playing in the background. You guys let me know in the chat. Do you want music whilst I do this, or do you just want me to sit in silence? I won't be reading the chat because the whole point is no entertainment. If I'm reading the chat, then I'm entertained by you guys. I have to just sit in the room. I'm allowed to speak and entertain myself and do whatever, because that's the whole point of going insane. But I can't read the chat because that's a sane thing to do. Okay, you know, some people love sitting in their bathroom. You know, maybe that's their comfort room. Okay, some people sit in the bath. How many movies have you seen where people sit in the toilet and the bath talking to each other? So I can't do that. Okay, yo, this song, nice picture. Angel, the pizza man. Oh yeah, you need some background. Okay, and would you guys be mad at me if I played the exact same song over and over again? Because I have this song that I keep playing over and over again. It has like 300 YouTube views and like 300 SoundCloud views. And to be honest, I'm convinced that half of those views are mine. Because I just keep playing it over and over and over again. Because, you know, this is Insanity Challenge. So, you know, you guys do have to experience it a little bit as well. Okay, I'm going to take that as no, I don't mind. So, I'm going to pick the song. You guys have until this song finishes to tell me any different. Oh yeah, what's my opinion on Limp Bizkit? Is that a person? Limp Bizkit, let's search what that is quickly. A band. Okay. Can you make, like... Alright. Limp Bizkit. I don't even know if I know them, to be honest. He's got some old songs. My Way. Let's put that one on. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my song. I don't think YouTube lets you put like a repeating playlist. I think I have to like literally just keep putting the song over and over. Oh, I think I put the name wrong. No, okay, I got it. Yeah, 309 views. Half them are mine. Can you keep adding the same? No, you have to do different songs. But yeah, okay. So if it's a 3-minute song, then 12 times 3. No, 20 times 3. So how many songs do I have? So let's just all count them as 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Oh, I can keep putting the same one. It's 21. So that's 24, 27, 30. So I need it 13 more times to make the full hour. 1 time added, 2 times added, 3 times added, 4 times added, 5 times added, 6 times added, 7 times added, 8 times added, 9 times added, 10 times added, 11 times added, 12 times added, 13 times added, 14 times added, just to make sure. How do I change the settings so it doesn't like stop automatically? Playback, that one. Okay, I don't know, man. Playback and performance. How to stop YouTube stopping pausing music. Come on, just quick guide. Oh, okay, I can't be off. Alright, what's going on in Discord? Okay, nothing important. Let's close Discord now. What are you guys saying in the chat? Okay, so alright, we'll listen to Limp Bizkit. We'll find out what I think. Okay, please, so come. They're both gonna come, and then I'm gonna play this song called "Harder to Reach Than God" 16 times. I don't care if you guys like it. I'm sure I won't like it by the end of it because this is insane. Okay, I've had it on the background whilst like at the gym or on the train, but sitting in the bathroom whilst it smells of bleach in here because I just bleached the toilet before doing this. You know, maybe I should bleach the sink as well, because why not? Why not put more bleach into this environment? But alright. I'm going to set a 1-minute timer. This is where you have your last word to say anything to me. And then that's it. That's it. The torture starts. I won't read the chat. If you guys stay, if you guys don't, I'd recommend you leave the stream open, even if you're not gonna like interact and talk to each other. Give me, let me feel good about myself. Oh my god, I'm not wearing a chain, but I'm not allowed to leave this room. But yeah, just pop back in, just say hi, or just be like, whoa, bro. But I will try my best to be entertaining. It might take some time. Okay. Good luck. Don't go insane. Well, if I don't go insane, he's got to go. What? Wow. It's thunderstorming my area. Just try not to get hit, okay? Let me know if you're safe. Alright, get to safety. I'm sure that's more important than the stream. That's kind of scary. I've never had to hide from thunderstorm. I hope you're okay. Feel free to pop in if you can, but it's probably not as important as this stream. But alright, that's the timer done. 1 hour. See you guys then. Krasny, it's too late. The hour is started now. I'm closing everything. All I've got is my background. Wait, just closing everything now. The timer has started, but I'm not reading anything. We got a Carlos song. Alright, I'm gonna have how do I even know if the stream's still working? I was meant to have something like that. I guess I can cover the chat. That's kind of hard though. So if I do this, and then, you guys don't really have proof that I'm doing this legit, but I believe myself, and that's what's important. Then this, I just have this still going. Okay, so that's blocking that. OBS is blocking that, so I can see OBS is working. I can see my face on the stream as well. I think I'm gonna have an Excel because that's just there. Let's just cover the tabs at the top because I don't know, man. Those are like entertainment, staring at the tabs, hoping something will come or happen. So I guess I got my reflection to look at. I do also have my reflection here. Timer has started, but I'm not allowed to look. Oh my god! But I can see the time at the bottom. Do I have anything I can cover it with? That's in this room. Oh my glove! Oh, I keep my gloves in here. I thought they were in the kitchen. Okay. Alright. Now I can't see the time. The time's covered. You're gonna have to trust me on this. But like, come on, I have 600 subscribers. Alright, like, I'm not gonna get YouTube famous from this. I'm doing this for myself. Okay. Some people when they want to make themselves go insane, they do stuff like meditation. They kind of like say they're not going for insanity, but normally, like, if you're trying to free yourself from this world, without like ending your life, isn't that what you're doing? You're like, I don't want to be part of the world, so I'm gonna make myself insane and talk about being the real you, and like, actually, I don't really exist in this planet because I'm not me, and these thoughts, they're someone else. I mean, you know what? I made a conscious effort to identify myself with the thoughts. Because you know what? Someone could cut off my hand. You can't cut off my foot. Wait. If I got hit in the head hard enough and survived, but like it gave me damage in the brain. No, but I still have the thoughts. Even if I like lose the cognition, it's still just me and it's still. Wait, I just identified as someone else to the thoughts. Oh my god, I've already started going insane. What am I doing? I just realized the time on the live. Okay, I have to cover that as well. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Well, I have an hour. I can solve this. Okay, well look, fun question. Why do sometimes you say like my brain? Isn't your brain you? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like what my every single day of my life would be at some point. Just all these stupid thoughts over and over and over and over and over again. Now it's just because insanity stream. So if I get hit by a rock and I lose cognition, I still have the thoughts. I think, because I don't know. I haven't had damage to my brain, so I don't know what happens. You know, I like it more when I just make fun of other people for being stupid. You know, like that's why I think like being smart is like just a scam when it comes to like this stuff because like I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. I mean, okay, look, at least I'm not one of these guys who sits on a chair and goes, "Which one's me, my body or the chair?" What? What do you mean? I mean, surely you're more the body that you control than the chair you sit on. But now someone becomes like a famous philosopher with this question because I don't know, there's enough idiot people who go, you know what? What if every little thing that made sense, I just go, you know what? It doesn't make sense. And then when anyone tries to have any conversation about it, I just try and like use some whoa, you know, like some whoa words, and just contradict every little detail. Help. Okay, I need to. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I want to floss, but I'm still scared that my hands are still bleached, so maybe not. Not yet. This is kind of an emotional song. Maybe that's why I'm going philosophical, because I don't want to live in a world where Henry Hitz is racist. I don't know why he did this. Some of you guys might not even know who Henry Hitz is. He's basically he's a scammer, but he just came around going what did he do? Who is he? I don't know. He just went into this Discord server, posting at everyone, buy my fire picks for, I don't even know what sport, baseball, I guess. We don't really do baseball in the UK like it's here, but I don't think. I mean, do we have teams that make money? I don't know. Anyway, so he's like, do my picks, just $200, ready to lock in. He puts people's addresses in the thing, saying these addresses have signed up. This is crazy when you think about it. And he posts some pictures. You know, it's his fire picks. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to turn this into an AI song, which was the first song that we heard. And then, you know, Henry just became, it was just like, wow. You know, it was just like a funny joke at first, but then it just changed. We're like, wow, this guy is so smart. And he just posts this same thing over and over. All he says. But then we realize this guy isn't just a bot. There's a person behind it. Because he speaks to us sometimes. It'd be hard to get an answer out of him. Then he was playing this Survivor game. You know, like the TV show Survivor. And they're telling him, bro, so they get the first game scavenger hunt. So you just have to take pictures of things to get points. So it'll be a list of things to take pictures of, like, you know, soap, mouthwash, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower. You know, it's kind of hard to get that if you're not in France, but too bad. I mean, they have all that museum. Okay, there we go. You can go in any country as long as you don't live in the village. I mean, your village might have. As long as you don't, I don't know, man. Just not everyone has a museum local, do they? And then this guy says, okay, guys, if you want my help, pay me, Venmo me $9.99, ready to lock in. And then he decides he's going to try anyway, and he starts taking pictures of things on his laptop. Going, oh, look, here's a museum with a picture of a museum on the laptop. That doesn't count. You need a real museum. But then, I don't know, one time he had this argument with this other racist guy, and this racist guy was telling Henry, it was like, how many women do you get? And Henry just goes, your mum, bro. And it was so funny. But just one day recently, he just went crazy. He just kept atting everyone saying, like the N-word, bro. He just kept doing it. We don't know what happened. Why he's gone crazy. So we had to kill him. We did a funeral, and then he got banned, and that was it. Henry was over. You know, like a week ago, Henry helped me win a game. You know, he got all of his friends, all of his scammer friends. I mean, legit, betting, helping with odds friends. He got them all to support me, and I won. He got all their accounts in his server. It was just whichever team has the most people in their server, and I won. And then suddenly he just turns racist, and what can I do? It's just. Oh, there's so many songs. Can't believe we're still going. So this is my razor. If you haven't already guessed, I shave with this. This is my mouthwash. If you haven't already guessed, I mouthwash with this. This is my soap. You know, like for washing hands. If you haven't already guessed. This is my hat. I use it to hide that I'm bald. I mean, I'm not bald, but It's just not fair. It's not fair. You mean I can actually go talking for an hour or get bored? I mean, like, what's up? Oh, the light. Oh, if I stare into the light, there's a light there. You know, if you haven't seen it, you can see it in the reflection, actually. I need to sneeze. What? That's a crazy lyric. Haha. Sucks to be this guy. Alright, I'm using the toilet as a bin. The reason I didn't flush it, you know, that's really your business. I mean, to be honest, it's just a tissue I wipe my nose with, you know. It's not like it's going to infect the toilet. But anyway, the reason is because it's got like toilet bleach in it. So like, it's just not right. It's not ready. Not ready to be flushed, alright? It's still doing its job. That's like, it's meta. Why did it stop the music? Oh, I don't know how to make this not be a thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What? Oh my god! Oh, it just changed the song. Couldn't pause. Oh my god! I got scared. I was like, who joined this? How are they talking to me? That's not an ad, right? That's the intro to a song. I need to like learn to sit up. You know, I don't know why. Like, I can't. I find it really hard to sit up. Like, I'll be in a train. I try and get like the seats with the leg room, but they're like facing each other. I keep going like this. I mean, I've been getting better because I realize it's freaking weird. If you got someone sitting here, and then I'm like diagonal opposite, and I'm leaning forward. I'm like, oh, just stay back. But I don't know. Like, really, there's something wrong with my back. Like, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't like back pain, but I just. I have muscles here. I swear. Oh, look at my arms. Look at my arms. I'm big and strong. Right, this is Limp Bizkit. Why would you make like deep, edgy songs and call it Limp Bizkit? Sorry, I don't like it. The name was like really funny. Right. Yeah. I thought My Way or the Highway was like a cool song. They go like, it's my way or the highway. I guess I never heard it. Alright, look at these toilet papers. Oh, I just ruined it. I was about to say why it sucks, and then I just ruined it because it sucks. So I bought these toilet papers, and they're like, wow, look at saving the environment. Because there's no thing in the middle. What do you even call it? I don't know. I don't have it, so I guess I don't need to know what it's called. There's no thing in the middle. There's no tube in the middle. So you can just... Silly, and the inside can just fold in on itself when you're putting it in. And then you're just gonna like not have fun with the last ones. You know, it's gonna be a stressful experience. You don't want a stressful experience. I mean, it's the toilet. Like, you know what? I have to ask. Why do people say that we have finished science? If you still need to use the toilet, if you still need to do the number 2, if you still need to have a shower, how are we finished science? We should have technology so that we can just filter this stuff out without needing to like waste all this time sitting here. I mean, it's gross. I make these things out of my body, and they're gross. We literally need a wet hole to get rid of them because you can't live like this. We need a whole room that needs to be constantly cleaned because we make poo. I mean, how is science finished? We don't have a way that our bodies can just filter this crap out into the... Oh my god, imagine if we're filtering crap into the air. I mean, I don't know, man. You've got to think of something. How is science finished? We haven't figured this out. Oh, because we can make robots. And what do you want the robot to do it? To wipe yourself? No, I don't want that. But hey, you know what? When we have robots, no care workers will have to wipe bums because hey, That's the robot's job now. That's the robot's job. Oh, highway, wait, I missed it. Oh, the highway. Guys, just so you know, you're actually sitting in my shower. Look, here's a little tour. So, this is me. I'm on the chair. I know, it's cheating, isn't it? And I bought this. Right, not my feet. Ah! Look. Look. Look, it's like a little in the shower, little one of them shelf thingies. And look, actually, you can see it's legit. Look, I can't see the chat. I can't see nothing. Can't see the time. And there's no time here. I sure hope I'm not showing the time because no one can even tell me I'm showing it. Oh my gosh, what happens if this timer never goes? I used to meditate a long time ago, and I used to try do like half an hour meditation. And I started going crazy. Like I just close my eyes and wait for the timer. I just start going crazy. I'm like, oh my god, what if I didn't turn it on? Maybe I should just check. I mean, I'd be so mad at myself if I checked. I'd be like, especially like I'd check sometimes, and I must be like from 2 minutes in thinking, oh, I gotta check, and I'd see like 1 minute left sometimes, and I'd be like, oh my god, if I just waited a little bit. But you see in life, it's not really a good idea to just sit and just go think, or just let your thoughts go away. I mean, like, most people want to do this stuff. They just take drugs. So it's like, okay, cool. You found a little loophole where you don't have to take a substance, or you don't have to pay money. You just have to pay with time, and you feel the same thing as you feel on drugs. Wait, how is that smart? Is it smart? I don't think so. I mean, okay, fine, yeah, a little bit. Have a little bit of a break. Chill out, get away from the world. I mean, I think if you just lie down, that's the close enough. Where you just, I don't know, watch the sunset. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be meditation. It doesn't have to be. You know what? One time I saw this thing and it said, "Your mind, you're not limited by your mind." What does it mean? Is in your mind everything you can do? I mean, I can just change the definition. It just mean what you want. So I can just be. I don't know words. I'm too stupid. I always forget words. Contrived. Is that the right word? I can be contrived. Contrived. Hey, it's me as. I can be contrived. And, make it mean something else. You guys make everything mean what you want. And one time, I found these two YouTubers. I actually wonder if they quit because of me, because I made fun of them. I didn't even have like 100 subscribers, but it was like a different channel a long time ago. And they'd make hour-long videos. But the whole point of the video was them saying that there's no point. They're basically saying there's no point. It's like saying there's no actual goal in life. There's no actual need to do it. I don't know. Like they just had a way of saying it where it seemed like it was a really smart, deep thing. But I guess, like when you look at them, it was like one of them was apparently a dropout of uni, and he was working as a cleaner. And the other one, I don't know, but like, I don't know. They had like a few thousand subscribers each. They were doing like one-on-one sessions. They traveled. They lived in different countries. They traveled to meet each other. I assume they started dating. I don't know. And then I made some videos making fun of them. But I never found out if they saw it. But one of them, I kept trying to get his attention on a live stream, and he did not respond to anything I said, and my comments were being deleted. Oh my god, it's still on Limp Bizkit. It's taking forever. Oh yeah, I guess if it stops playing music, then I know it's done at least. Yeah. And they had this one time they did this live stream where they're like, "We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you guys out." And there was some lady. Thinking back, she might have been from this country. Like I don't really remember their voice, but like I just remember like the way she was talking. Kind of reminds me of like the customers I deal with, and I mean, maybe they talk like that in other countries. I don't know. But she was basically going like they're like in their 20s. I mean, I'm in my 20s as well, but like, she was obviously like older, like maybe 30, probably 40s to be honest. And she was like basically saying, if you're in a relationship with or if you're with someone who you're having problems with, she's basically asking should she leave her husband, but like in a very vague way. And they were just coming back at her going, life, what is it? They basically said whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and they're saying it in a much deeper way, and basically just avoiding questions. She'd be like, "Yes, I know, I know, I know. There's no real you. There's no real goal in life. There's no real objective or whatever in life. What do I do?" And they were like, "No," and they just proper kept avoiding the question. I felt so bad for her. I was like, I don't know. I wish I could be the one giving advice. Be like, "Yeah, leave him," but she probably didn't. Because being single is a little bit tough. Okay, I'm alright with it, but I think a lot of people don't want to be single because like you got to start from ground one. You don't have anyone to kiss you before bed. You don't have anyone to lie down next to you, and maybe you're like good at the picking up of arts of either gender of either sexuality. But like it is a little bit depressing. It's a different person each time. Like they don't give a crap. That like you might wake up dead because they might kill you. They might be a murderer because you don't even know who they are. So, they don't want to be single. And hey, a lot of these people are older. They might be benefiting from living with this person because like the money, the house. Time for a divorce. So let's do that 50-50 and who's going to get kicked out of the house. So I have this idea. It's called, what was it? No marriage, no kids, no shared bank account. Now let's say it with me. It's music, man. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's called no marriage, no kids, no shared bank account. 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 Because look, it's just so many problems. Like why? So I like your personality. You're a good person. You work hard and you're a motivated person. Why do you need my bank account? Why do we need the same bank account? Why do we need to share money? So what? Because I love you, you need my money? It just doesn't make sense. These old people are gonna be like, you young people, you don't know love. And then you go sit in their house and they can't go like 2 minutes without arguing. You're like, yes, I think you guys have one love. I'm so jealous of you. I wish I had your life. Yes. Please invite me into your family. Please show me the way and let me replicate your life. I am sure it's worth it. Because you know what? Well, there's another matter. You just do what you want. And when you got no one left to look after you, you better have saved up some money for the care home. Hey, because I heard in Virginia Water, they got the care home, there's like £1,000 a week or whatever. And everyone's on the little blue pill. I'm not going to say it because it's 18 plus. We made it to the next songs. Everyone's on the little blue pill. So you know what? I think they're still having a fun time in the care home that someone, either they are paying for or someone is paying for. And that's the rest of her life. Or, they'll just get the in-house nurse. I don't know, man. Like, if you get, oh my god, enough money you can pay people to live with you. I don't know, man. Like, could you accept money to live in someone's house indefinitely? Like, just a weird old person with money. Kind of see. I mean, can anyone actually be happy? Like these people who like they marry some old rich guy who just wants like a young. I'm just gonna say gender. I don't know why I'm avoiding it. A young woman. They want a young woman, and she wants his bank account once he dies. What is it like? Is that not like hell? I mean, I guess they must like the guy a little bit, because wow, that's tough. That's a tough job. I mean, I know most people don't like their jobs, but like this is like a 24/7 job. You don't get a break. You don't get nothing. And, you know that at the end of the day, I need some water. Hopefully there is no bleach in the water. This is the song I keep listening to because I'm the best. I'm hard to want and even harder to get. You know what I know? I'm hard to want and even harder to reach. Because you know what? I figured it out, okay? Because normally everyone's just like, yeah, as you know, he doesn't have money yet and he's not he hasn't proven he's the coolest yet, so I'm going to write him off and they just cross me off the list as if I was even on the list. They didn't even cross me on the list. I'm not even on the list to be crossed off. Anyway. And then they go, wow, this guy has some opinions I agree with and some values I also have. I'm not going to wait to find out about the rest of the things. I need him. I'm locking him down. And he's not Brad Pitt, so he'll say yes. And then they're just like, yep, you've agreed. What? Relax. When did I say I agreed? Okay? I am the best. Okay? Just because the world hasn't realized it, and they haven't accepted it, and I haven't proven it to everybody, and you know, maybe some people believe it, and you know what, you shouldn't believe it. Okay? Wait for me to prove it, because you know, there's a lot of people in life who have potential, and they don't make it. They don't reach their potential. So let's wait, okay? But yeah, you can't just lock me down, okay? What have you got to offer? You know, they just think, oh, he's okay. You know, like, it's not that hard to talk deep. Just make up words. I had a period in my life where I kept saying deep things by accident. I was like, I don't even know what I said. Like, I actually made an effort to stop doing this because I kept attracting weird people. But you know, sometimes I do it anyway. Also, like, what does this song even mean? It has 300 views, so it's not like a genius website is translating it. You're so young, easy to corrupt, but then you're harder to reach in God. Is this the same person saying both of them? Does it mean... So I'm gonna take it. This fine lady found someone younger than her that she wanted to take advantage of, but then he wasn't as easy as she thought. Because being young doesn't mean you're that stupid. It's lacking experience is different to being stupid. And just because they don't know the reason why you're dodgy and weird doesn't mean they can't figure out that you're dodgy and weird. Am I going insane yet? I don't know. Probably not. I'm not insane. I'm not insane. I really want to check what's going on. This is actually like, wow. Maybe next time I should bring a pen. You know what? Where I got this idea from? I thought, well, actually, as a lie, I'd thought of this myself like a long time ago. But what made me decide, I actually have to do this one day. I saw this video on YouTube of this American uni student guy. I don't even think I could find it because I don't know. But he said, I'm going to sit in a room for a week, not do anything. I think he did like 8 hours each day. So, like, it's not like, he still went to the toilet and all that stuff. But he put himself, like, whatever. I don't care about the specifics. But he sat in an empty room. All he had was pen and paper. And he just had a timer. And this guy, like, he wrote some crazy stuff. He wrote some emotional stuff. He said he cried. And he came to, I don't know, I think he said like on the 4th or 5th day, he just ended it early. It was like, you know what? The lesson I've made from this story is that you shouldn't do this stuff. Go hang out with your friends. Your friends love you. Wow. Nice to be you, man. Not everyone's got it that nice, okay? Not everyone's conclusion is life is emotional and deep and I need to kiss my friends. Okay? Not everyone just gets to be deep and cool. Oh my god, I just phlegmed. I'm exhausting myself by speaking so much. I never speak this much. I mean, I speak for a job, but I swear, half these phone calls, I just say the bare minimum. I always people. Oh, I know. I should work on building rapport. I mean, my boss doesn't seem to notice. But I don't think. I don't think any most of the successful people in my company. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but he doesn't seem to think I need. He hasn't mentioned it. He says my calls are good, but you know what? Like one time, I spoke to this person. They just mentioned they had 8 cats in their house, and they started laughing. They just burst out laughing, and I just didn't know what to say to her. I was like, "Ooh, I wish I had 8 cats in my house. I don't think it's funny." And at the same time, like, if I laughed first and you didn't laugh, you might be offended. I don't know you. I don't want to laugh at your cats. It was like a big chesty laugh, you know. What was I meant to do? And I had one time this guy, he starts like we're just trying to sort the thing out, you know, get him sorted, get him your book, okay. And he starts telling me, don't mind me, that was you didn't hear me smoking a joint, and I didn't even notice it, but until he told me. But I was like, you know, that's you do you, man. That's not on me. I'm not allowed to do it on the job, but you do you, mate. And what does he say? He goes, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, the guy. I don't know. He just keeps making like some funny jokes, kind of inappropriate, but you know, like I guess I can't really cancel someone on the phone, can I? So you know, you just deal with it. And then you know we finished, and he starts asking me all these weird questions. Where's the office located? I don't know why he wants it. And he just got weird. He's like telling me all this stuff about his life and where his business is in a completely different place, and his wife's divorced, and it just got unnecessary. And he goes, "Can I tell you one more thing?" And I was like, "Well, I guess it's not busy. I think maybe it was busy actually. I don't even know. I just kept saying, "Okay, fine," because I don't know. Sure, one more. And then he keeps telling me, "Can I tell you one more?" And I say yes. And eventually, I'm like, "Okay, look, last thing." And then he never gives me an option again. He doesn't. He just keeps going. You know, like it gets to the point where I'm just going, "Yep, yep, yep." And he's just still going. And then he realizes that I'm not actually like an English or white man. I'm from a different country ethnically, even though I was born here and lived my whole life here. He goes, "You know who's going to take over the world? Who's trying to run the world?" He goes, guess. You know who it is. I'm like, please don't do it. And then he tells me white people. And this is where the story's weird because no one really wants to disagree with that. I don't know why, because it just feels like kind of weird. But I was just like, I was just dead inside once he said that. I was like, why? And then I get stuck, and eventually I just, you know, I figure out, I'm just going to tell him I need to go to a meeting. He goes, your boss is listening on the call. Your boss is listening. He's telling you to get off. I'm just like, yeah, my boss is telling me to get off. And then he just sounded like so defeated, as if like I betrayed him and I was meant to be his friend. No. I betrayed myself for letting this call go on 40 minutes. And then I had to learn, you know, now if a call goes on too long, I'm about to join a meeting. All my boss is listening to the calls because they'll believe that, because some places are doing that. I wonder what number this song is on. I wonder if anyone's still watching. I wonder if people are replying to what I'm saying. And then I'm going to read the chat after and have no idea what you're talking about. Because you think I'm meant to remember what I'm talking about? Like when I ask a question and you say yes, but I have to keep speaking. Okay, you can't have a live stream where you just ask a question and wait for the response and don't say anything until you got the response. You think this is how entertainment works? Okay, I have to wait for your text. It's not like it's a conversation where you're speaking back to me. So if you say yes and you say no, I don't know what you're talking about because I don't remember what I said like 5 seconds ago. Plus, to make it worse. So you might take 2-3 seconds to reply to me. The stream is like delayed 5 to 10 seconds, maybe even more. So we're talking like 10 to 20 seconds after I've asked the question. You've said yes. Life has moved on. The planet is, you know, the whole planet could have changed in that time. You know, I don't even want to joke about that. It's not funny. Wait, do I need to buy more soap?
1, 2. Mouthwash. 1, 2. Mouthwash will last forever. Razors. Oh my god, toothpaste is only 1. What about toothbrushes? Well, that's alright, but you know, if I'm gonna get more toothpaste, I gotta go to Sainsbury's. You know, would this have just been better if I just sat in silence? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even doing this voice. Oh, maybe it's hitting me. Maybe it's hitting me now. Maybe it's hitting me now. I wonder who's here. You know, anything could have happened. When I don't have the chat showing, I could be a millionaire right now. I mean, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You know, that's not a possibility. I'm not going to do this infinite possibility. But, you know, someone could have shared this dream. I could have. Oh my god, what could be happening with this unmoderatedness? Need to pay a moderator or get a volunteer. I mean, I swear like every YouTuber has volunteers for mods. But you know what? If I'm making any money on this channel and I have mods, I will pay them. Even if it's below minimum wage. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, maybe like a percentage. I mean, it's kind of like I could have like a few thousand subscribers, but then the stream makes like £20. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's still the right thing to do. Pay minimum wage and take the loss because, I mean, I guess I need to be making enough viewers for a moderator to be worth it. Because, you know, if there's like 5 people talking, then I'm sure I can delete messages myself. And I don't know. I need more water. You know, I wonder when I'm like talking to you guys here, do I make myself seem like more of a sane or insane person? Because, you know, like this character as who I am, you know, just because it's a character doesn't mean it's not a real person. But this character, who I am, is unhinged. I'm not breaking the fourth wall or anything. I'm a real character, and I'm meant to be unhinged. Okay, it's part of the biology. It's part of the concept, the gimmick, the gimmick. Why? Why did you do that? Why? It's part of the gimmick. Being unhinged. If I talk about myself and reveal the facts, does that make me more or less unhinged? Or do I just become like some mentally ill oversharer? Right, you know what? I've got a lot of time. Why don't I just keep doing this? Look, he's insane now. Didn't expect that coming, did you? Oh, I got a new story time. Wow, you can make a story out of anything. So, there is this company I got 3 samples from, like some skincare. But, to be honest, most of it is useless. So this is face wash. But it's like charcoal. I didn't like it because it just dries my face out. It just washes out the bad bacteria, the good bacteria, the actual skin. I don't know. Made my face so dry. And then they had another one. I don't even know. So like, there's a daily detox. This is the daily. See, it says daily because it means you do it every day. And then this is the deep one. And the daily one was the one that was making me dry. So like, what am I gonna do with the deep one? So I got these. But then they had some moisturizer, which, to be honest, I'm not using my face. So just so you know, I am washing my face. I just use a normal soap because, you know, the whole point of it is cleaning. So whatever, just use my face. I'm sure some genius will tell me that that's illegal. I shouldn't use that. I also wash my face in the shower. So it's double. Okay, so I don't care if it's the right type of goopy, soapy, liquid, whatever. I mean, why can I not just use this on my body? Why do I need this? What's the difference? I don't know. Anyway, what am I talking about again? So yeah, why do I need the different types? Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I do wash my face, just so you're aware. So okay, and then so alright. So both those brands you saw, those are both what I use to wash my face. So you know, does me being a real person character thing? Does that make me more or less unhinged? Oh my god, he actually does stuff like brush his teeth. No way. No way, the crazy guy brushes his teeth. What? No way. He actually does stuff outside of being crazy. What? No way. Oh my gosh. But then they had the moisturizer. I didn't really like using it on my face. This is the opposite of the other one. So the face wash, it makes my face dry. The moisturizer makes my face squidgy, icky. I feel like I'm gonna touch my face. It's just full of goop. I'm like, ew. But it's good for my hands. And good for like blisters because I like walking. The unhinged guy has a hobby. What? Oh my god, he walks. Did you see me when I had the depressed era and I did the walk and I wasn't as yet? I really ruined the channel by being depressed, huh? That's why I made a different channel to be depressed on. You don't even know it. And then I got bored because why? Why do I need to say that stuff so bad? I don't know. Is he Glack? Still probably would have been here if I didn't feel the need, the obsessive need to post sad, depressing stuff. He goes, no, I don't want to make memes, and I didn't know what to say. Someone commented on my video. I was making fun of Elmbridge and the Surrey County. The people, anyone here remembers that. And someone said he went to Nukin. I was like, what? I can't have this on my public record that I want to nuke a county. I mean, that would affect me. I live nearby there. If we nuked it, it would get to me. I lived even closer there back then, but I still live nearby. I'm sure it will get like the 30-40 mile radius. So like, come on. That would affect me. People in my area would be mad at me because they don't want the poisoning. And I didn't know what to do. So I had to, I panicked. And I alienated one of my fans. He commented every single day. And I just one day I just couldn't take it. He was really annoying. I just cussed him out. It's not like Najee Jabbar. I always have to read his name like twice before. I'm sorry. But it's not him. Although I did get annoyed at him a little bit as well. But it was another guy who was commenting every day and being like really positive, but sometimes his jokes were like immature. And one day I just cussed him out. I just like, no, stop making these jokes. And then he just said sorry, and I was like, I did not take mercy. I was like, any more inane comments will be deleted. And he never commented ever again. And I've always felt bad for that because you know what? I don't know his life. I mean, they weren't. I don't even think they were offensive. Just like I posted like this depressing video one time, and this guy commented about drinking diesel. But like at the end of the day, why am I like posting funny stuff and depressing stuff on the same channel? You're just forcing it on people. It's like if I made this a meme, like I made this as, and then after I get like 1 trillion subscribers, I make it into like a Bible channel and I start trying to force it on people. It's not that's not what people have come here for. Mr. Gideon himself, when he decided, I'm not happy with who I am, I don't like these videos, I don't like making sex jokes that 14-year-olds are making. He made a different channel to promote God. And then he came back to Gideon and I think he's chilled out. He's not bothering Tyrone at the shoe shop anymore. Which was a very funny song. But like I think that guy really does hate Gideon, so I think it was a good thing that he grew up. He's doing his predator hunting and I don't think he has to quit completely, but there were a few things like faking like a heart attack or whatever, or like some medical emergency in a pharmacy, like that's pretty crazy. Especially when like people are like actually calling doctors to talk to him on the phone to help him. Like damn, wow. And the worst thing is it is funny. It's funny. It's messed up, but it is funny when you watch it and okay, everyone's fine. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it could be. And it could have been pretty serious. I mean, okay, the funniest thing he did, he pretended to be an old man. I mean, even this, maybe it's not. some like the security knew who he was. He was trying to go, I'm that guy's granddad that you banned. And he starts running away and going, they're chasing me. They're people, help, they're chasing me. The security are chasing me. And this lady thought he was having an episode. And like, no, look, there's a camera there. And she's like, oh my God. And she was so shook. And yeah. Anyway, what was the story? Oh yeah, the story about the face wash and all of this. So I got this as free samples. And then I was like, okay, look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. It just isn't for me. I don't want it. Sorry, guys. I paid the £1 for the delivery, but yeah, don't send me anymore, please. And I feel like there was a long conversation, but they cancelled it. And then I get an email saying, we're coming. And I think they took payment or something. I don't remember. I had to like email them, being like, guys, come on, I cancelled it. Why did you still send it? I think they did like really dumb, where like they cancelled the first month instead of cancelling the whole subscription. And then I was like, guys, come on, you can't expect me to pay for this. Come on, be real. And then they're telling me you need to send it back. I'm like, can you give me a return ticket? And they go, no, you have to send it to your Outmail. And I'm like, what's an Outmail? And then I was just like, I'm going to have to work this out so I can get my money back. And I never knew that you could just leave stuff out. So I still don't understand. Because then one day I just got an email saying, hey, don't worry, it's our bad. You don't have to pay. And I was like, huh? I didn't get like any like human email telling me this. So I don't know if, I mean, it doesn't happen for no reason. So I guess someone looked at my profile and clicked the button to send it. And then I think we were still talking at the same time, but like I just never mentioned it. I just kind of stopped replying, and they stopped replying, and maybe I wasn't charged. I don't know, but I had my money, and I have all this stuff for free. I still use the moisturizer, but the soap. Hey, you know what? If you want the soap, I can send it to you. If you want to give me your address, I can send you the soap. I don't know what you're gonna do with it. Or are there ways to send stuff to people without giving away addresses? I think you can make. Oh wait, no. Let me think. You can make a burner email. And then make a PayPal with the burner email. Put your card details on that. I can give you the £2.99. I mean, if it's international, I guess it's more money. But I don't know how you do international mail, but I'm sure it can't be more than like a tenner, or hopefully not 50 for just some soap. You know, it's a small packaging. And I'm gonna trust that you're gonna do the right thing and buy the label. And I don't even know how you international mail. I never did it before. There must be a way you can like make it a label without giving away your address. Like, I don't know. I don't think you can. There's no like QR code that you give to the post office that doesn't print the address. When I send stuff on eBay, I know where these people live. If someone screws me, you know, alright, let's say it the other way because I don't want to look bad. If I screw someone, they can come to my house and fight me. Yeah. But yeah, I guess you can put it on your Amazon wish list and I can buy it that way. It's not on Amazon. I guess you have to pick something else. I guess at this point it's just not gonna work out, is it? You know, that's just life. Sometimes things don't work out. I guess you have to take a risk and go again. And so I'm gonna corrupt you. What do you mean? Why are you corrupting? Who are you corrupting? Never had a problem until my third. So sweet, so young. I'm gonna corrupt you. You're harder, but I'm going to corrupt you because you're harder to reach in God. What? Something I forgot. Come on. The words that I about. The boys that I forgot.
And then you keep telling me I'm harder to reach than God. The boys that I write about? The boys that I forgot? I mean, if she's saying boys, then it's definitely her. She's the main character being the evil. So the boys that I forgot. This is such a weird song. So she found like some innocent young guy. I'm just gonna assume that this is like a 30-year-old, and this man in question is at least 18. So it's legal, even though that's kind of dodge. But you know, I mean, they didn't really seem like they were claiming to be innocent. They claimed the boy was the boy man, whatever's innocent, but you know they didn't claim themselves to be a good person. So where's the music? What's happening? I need to push this down so I can see streaming. Okay. Why is there no music? Oh. When you think about it, isn't music kind of pointless? You just have some beep, 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 beep noises, and then there's like 3 sentences that fill up the whole song, basically. I like music. This is music, and then the chorus: music, 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 and then verse 2. Did you know I like music? Yeah, I like music. Chorus: music, 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 music. The bridge. What bridges again? This connects the music together. Without it, this song might not. This song, with no story, doesn't feel like a story. But because I put it in, it's a story now. Chorus: music, 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 music. Verse 3. Yeah, I like music. This verse is basically has the same instrumental, the same beats, the same syllables. Yeah, so it's totally, but the words are different, so it's definitely like a different song with a story, and you should be crying by this point. And then ba-bam, and that's the song. And then people make millions from this, and I just figured it out like this. Oh, I'm gonna lean back. Oh, look how cool I am. You know, if you guys are watching this, let me know in the chat. Am I insane or am I not? Do you feel I am a more insane or less insane person from watching this stream? And if no one is watching, well, what do you mean if no one's watching? Who's going to answer if no one's watching? Who's going to answer? Come on. I'm so hungry. I need food. It must. How many harder to reach than gods have there been? This was definitely a good idea to repeat the same song. If I started doing different songs, I'd have like a sense of how much time this has been. I mean, I feel like this song has played at least 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like at least 5 times. I don't know how many though. No, it must be entertaining. Because if you're boring, they will go. I hope Jiva is like safe. Don't get hit by lightning, man. You know, like if you get hit by lightning, you got like these really, really big blue scars on you. I mean, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I can't remember if they look cool, but you know, I'm just letting you know. You might get hurt as well. I mean, if you're in your car when it happens, it might chop. No. Oh yeah, well, I hope you're okay. I'm a corrupt you. Why? I'm going to corrupt you because you're harder to reach than God. Oh, maybe it's like, you know what? I've taken advantage of all of these men in my life. Some of them I write about because I have emotional things for some reason. Some of them, you can feel love for multiple people. Do you know that? Yeah. Anyway, some of them I forgot about because like I'm that I get that many men. But you're difficult. I'm going to pursue you and win and own you and have you and. Oh, very sleepy, Shorty, why you look that? Come around with his eyes like that. So some things are young. I'm a corrupt you. Right, it's the same verse again. Now they're repeating it. See what music is? It's just 3 sentences. I would say so wheat, so yarn, and I so wheat. I meant weak. I have this bad habit where when I'm writing or texting, sometimes I will just say a completely different word to what I mean. So I might be wanting to say like, this guy, he was completely out of his mind. I want to say that. And then I'm just going to say, no, not out of his mind. That's too complicated. This guy, he is, he's doing like some questionable things and he's talking about, alright, this person is oversharing and they're talking about their family too much. I don't know. And then instead I'll say this person is, then by accident, I will write, this person is oversharing and talking about their hamster too much. And I don't know why, it'll just be a random word. It won't be related at all. And if you read that, you'll be like, oh, why do you care that he's talking about his hamster? So what? But if you hear family, you're like, okay, maybe it's like some deep stuff. Maybe some Discord strangers don't need to hear this. Like, this is kind of serious, and this isn't. You have to pay for therapy, okay? But yeah, anyway, so yeah, sometimes I just say like I had brain damage or something in 2022, and I'm still thinking. I guess that question got solved. I mean, I don't know. I didn't get hit though. I didn't damage my brain physically. No, I thought it was over. How long left? I can't take it anymore. Can't take it. At least the room doesn't smell of bleach. I guess it dissipated in the holes in the bath. Oh, man, there's so much work speaking English and as if I speak another language, but I just you're enslaved by language. You have to speak it, and you can't even speak another one. But I don't know another one. But even so, it's not my language. I have to follow by someone else's language. But whose language is it? Who owns the language? Oxford owns the language. Oxford just thinks they can do what they want. Putting brain. How can brain what be a word? You didn't even put a dash in it. I mean, that's pretty brain rot when you think about it, though. How can you make brain rot? I mean, selfie was like a push. To me, selfie was always slang. But okay, Oxford was like, what, we're going to put in our dictionary. But brain rot. How is it one word? How is it a word? It's 2 words. You didn't put a dash. You could have just put a dash and we'd count it as 1 word. We'd go, okay. Oxford, fair enough. And when it comes down to it, you realise everything is just marketing and money, and I want money as well. And there you go, you know what? Let's get the kids buying the dictionary. If we put brain rot in the dictionary, they'll buy the dictionary so they can show their friends and be like, ha! Look, brain rot is a real word, haha. And I'll tell their teacher that, and the teacher will be like, oh my god, why, Oxford? Why did you do this to us? We don't want to keep hearing this. Please stop with the memes in class. Stop singing KSI Thick of It. Stop saying Sigma. For like a year or 2, Sigma was like things people are using to say, I want to get my life together. I want to be a Sigma male. And then everyone's like, hang on a second. Aren't you guys a little bit sexist? You think you can just input a verbal code and women are going to suddenly want you? No, they're people. And then now it's just a joke, Sigma. I don't know. I'm sure there's still people out there and take it seriously, and they keep posting their stupid motivational videos with the exact same song and the exact same clips to go of Zizek or whatever his name is. Zizek, Ziz, I think. Of a guy who, I guess his words are quite inspirational, and he went to a gym, but the guy died from steroids, so like,
It sounds more like his story is more of a cautionary tale about taking things too far and not looking after yourself, not looking after yourself. You know, he was. I guess it was nice that he believed in his fans and whoever. Is that the last one? No, it's not the last one because the clock hasn't gone yet. Imagine I did 3 hours, man. That would be rough. Imagine I'm doing all this desperation for no one to watch. So I deserve like 1 trillion subscribers. You know, one time I was talking to this woman and I told her, I'm watching Beast Games. And then they hated me because I'm not allowed to watch Beast Games. Oh no, my identity. Oh man, see, you know, meditation does make you crazy. Oh, all the viewers are going now. I didn't speak. You didn't speak for 5 seconds. You're gonna lose the viewers. Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god! It finished. Okay. Oh my god. All right, let's put the glove back. Okay. Did anyone watch anything? Okay, how do I stop it? Bro, what? This is why. What the hell? Get out of my chat, man. What do you mean you did nothing wrong? You let. Okay, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to deal with an argument. How it says I got one person watching. People came in and out. Who's GT team? Hey. Bro, you realize I blocked you as well. Get a girlfriend. Thanks, Chase. Okay. All the betting bots have gone. Oh, I think. There's all these comments. I think. All right. Power gone out. Henry wrote the Carlos song. Oh, I didn't know that. Racket in racket. You already have. Let's stop this music now. Okay, I've had it. There was 4 more of them. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's just fun the story that happened, right? So you already have brain damage. If not, you wouldn't be doing this. I think that Bleach is getting to you. Being smart is a bigger scam than Henry hits. It is. You know, I'm smarter than Einstein, okay? Because Einstein, he never knew how to use a computer, and I knew how to use a computer at age 3, so he's not really that smart when you think about it. But yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, you think, oh, I'm smart, I have all these IQ points, and I can do some maths, I'm guaranteed success, and then some guy will just like save up money and buy a corner shop and he'll have more money than you. I don't know. You can just wash your hands. Yeah, this song reminds me too much of Henry. I can't even see what time these messages were sent. I think if I go, I can't even be asked. I think if I go on like the actual like the stream you guys watch, I can do it. And then yeah, I think all the hub bots. Well, not all of them are Henry. Like someone said that the shish word Henry is a different one. I gotta go eat dinner. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. AI music. It's not AI music. Was this really early on? I don't know. Unblock farmer. I'm actually gonna ban you from here, bro. Greca toilet. Oh, all these comments are old. Alright. Get a girlfriend. Man, unblock farm. Why'd you walk? I walked because. Oh, even Simply is here. You guys like actually are just like douchebags. Like, what do you mean you did nothing wrong? Someone has put as fake screenshots of me saying bad stuff. Why would I want to be his friend? Then I tell you guys I don't want to be anywhere around him. I don't want to be in the same Discord server. I don't want to interact with him by accident. You're like, coexist with a guy who faked allegations on you. Okay, I don't care, alright? I don't care what the reason is. I don't want to be around you guys. I blocked you as well, if you hadn't noticed. You both did something wrong because you told me if I'm in the server, this guy is banned forever. And then I come back. And then one day, someone messages me and goes, hey, look, he's back. And then I check in the audit logs. And not only did you unban him, you deleted the message where he joined the server so I wouldn't see it. But I did see it. Idiot. Man, I just don't want to be involved with you guys anymore. So like that's it, okay? It doesn't matter if I'm right. It doesn't matter if I'm wrong. It doesn't matter if you're right or you're wrong.
Doesn't matter if he did it by mistake because some person who I've never heard, I don't know, like, I don't remember the name, but whoever you told me it was that made the screenshot, I don't know who they are. I don't remember ever seeing this username. I guess maybe they're a real person, but I don't care. Okay, if you see a false allegation, if you see a screenshot and you actually care about it, go and talk to the person. At least find out where it comes from. You went and spread it around. This person simply. I need to just chill out. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's not even what I miss. No, it's like it's not really like YouTube drama. It's just like because I play like these online games on Discord, and they're like Survivor, the TV show. Yeah, I don't deal with these guys. That's the main thing. Like at the end of the day, like it doesn't. No one really cares if I did or didn't say this word. But I didn't because you can't find any. You can't even say where the chat came from. You can't say. You didn't even make up a server. It was now I'm saying this. You probably will make up a server, but I just don't want. I don't want to deal with you guys. I don't want to be anywhere near you guys. If I couldn't get the respect, that goes. This guy is posting false allegations. He doesn't want to. I don't want to be around them. You guys can't respect that. I don't want to be around them. I'm not going to be in your server. I'm not going to be your mates. But I'm guessing you guys aren't even in the stream to see that. So I'm more doing that. I'm just going to ban you guys from here. To be honest. How do I do it? Put them in, hide the user on the channel because they've probably like I've had people before where like they just hide the other one as well. I mean, if they really want to harass me, they can because they can make other accounts. But like people, this is like kind of my life philosophy as well. Like if I just am with people I don't want to be around, like just leave. I don't need to find a middle ground. No, I'm not banning you. I'm banning Furious and Simply because they were like. Simply like actually spread like lies about me, and Firas just tells me to coexist with a guy who pretended I said the N-word. But the main thing is like because I wasn't really working. Like, clearly, like this guy Simply has a bad enough reputation that people just believe me. But I don't want to be around him. I'm not gonna be around insane psycho people. Anyway, we are here. GT Team. Who is GT Team? Do I know you? GTT. I feel like I recognize it. But yeah, Jiba, don't worry, you're not banned. Like, and don't worry that you were gone. I chatted to myself the whole time. It shows that for most of the point, I even had 4 viewers at some point, but for most of the stream, someone was on it, which is nice. So I'll get a couple hours. Someone has a Fortnite. Yeah, I don't think I know GT Team. I mean, I might know them. GT. No, it's not ringing a bell. But yeah, how are you doing, man? Are you in a safe place now? Alright, let's see. Like it says, I got all these Discord notifications. Didn't I say I was gonna do something on the stream, man? I think just like chat. Oh my god, all these servers have not been on spoken in ages at me. Meow Me Cafe. Oh, I don't care. I'm bored of playing like these games. What's this one? Type to play. No, I'm just gonna say no. Oliver Tree server. We went to an argument with someone here. I don't even remember what they did. I think they actually did say. Yeah, they were like sharing videos of people like getting into fights, and I thought it was kind of messed up. Okay, what's this person said? Okay. Let's go back to the channel. I'm fine with that. Oh, that's good. That's good. But so can you explain like because I didn't really understand. Like you're saying like were you outside and like where did you go? Because I've never like had to like run from a thunderstorm. I feel like we do have it here. You take all this well. I'll record to you. Yeah, that's it. I mean, like I've dealt with like worse stuff. Like when I went to uni, like I basically got cancelled. Like I was basically implied to be like audio stream. Can you guys hear me properly? Let me just see. Oh my god, did the no? Right still on. I don't know why I said that. Alright, let me know if the sound's being funny. It's wondering my computer is up. Oh.
Fair enough then. I've never known. I don't know if it's like just different here or I've never thought of that. But like, if it's fun, then just still stay. On the straight house, it'll be bad. I don't know. Maybe you guys got like more serious fun here because I feel like with weather, like we get rain, but like UK is pretty like chill. Like we don't have like tornado or hurricanes, whichever one's the worst version. We don't really have that. We just have like kind of like not man. But it's finished then, and your house is okay. But yeah, when I was at uni, I had like people. They're basically like making me out to be like a really horrible person. Basically accusing me of being like homophobic, homo, whatever, or like the hate words. But in I don't know, like one person spread it in their group, and then with no proof, and then they put it like really public on these like page like these confession pages, like where like, a lot of unis do it, where you can just like write whatever you want. It doesn't have your name or anything associated with it, and the admins will just publish it. But this one was like a rogue page. They were like, we're different. We're not gonna filter anything. We're gonna post every single thing, even if it's like over 200 posts about one person. And it got to a point where they didn't actually accuse me of anything bad publicly. They just made me look bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. People just love to hate cool guys. What can I say? And then like all these people had this opinion on me. It was just like because they were just like, "Oh, aren't you a bit egotistical?" I'm like, "What?" So yeah, I've kind of learned from this stuff that like unless like I've actually done something bad, like it isn't really that deep, and it's just like you just have to deal with it. I want to be rich and famous, especially the famous part. Like you just got to deal with people being idiots. So I mean, for most people, it's not really a normal thing to deal with though, because like I didn't. All I did was beat this guy in a game, and so his response is to go telling people I'm racist. Like, bro, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, free me. Oh, I'm dying inside. Oh, I'm so tired. 11:40. What time did I start this? I started at 10 o'clock. Should have gone shopping first. Buy my breakfast tomorrow. But I guess I'll do it in the morning. Imagine I'm here just rambling and saying crazy stuff. This guy's coming in saying, "Please unban me. Please take a break." Yeah, it's people online as well, like, cause I mean, you're young as well, but like, I mean, some people that are like they're not adults. There's not really any consequences. Like, it's like, what if I find out what school they go to? Okay, I mean, they might scare them, but at the end of the day, they get kicked out of their school and go to a different school. Like, it's not really that deep. Like, you're never really gonna have to explain it to anyone. And the worst come, oh, my parents wanted me to go to a different school. Like, they're not gonna get expulsion records, are they? So they just kind of like feel like they can do what they want. And yeah, even like if I really wanted to do this crazy stuff, if an adult really wanted to do this crazy stuff, they could do this whilst having a job. Like, probably eventually someone would dox them, but like you can get away with stuff quite fast. So just tell me online people don't think about like there's a real person on the other side, and not not a good way to behave. Yeah, okay, I should probably head off. Um, I've been speaking for like over an hour straight, just chatting, yap, 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 yap. I didn't order a yappuccino. Alright. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna head off then. See you later. Thank you for popping by. And stop doing the voice. Oh my god. Bye.